Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we get our first look at the PlayStation 5. What's going on, guys? It is your boy Tickety1 here, back here on PlayStation Source, and I did want to make just make a video just going over things that I've seen in the past 24 hours and the past few days involving this reveal, and what are my last type of things I have to say on the channel before we go into the reveal, which again will be live streamed on this channel tomorrow. Make sure to check it out. Keep it locked here, ring the notification bell, follow Twitter, all the good stuff to make sure that you know and you are here when we are live. And let's just get right into it. So first up here, I do want to just, lay out that there have been a lot of people here in the industry that have been hyping up this event, and people that I trust and people that I actually listen to a lot in terms of Kind of Funny, and just overall, just there's a hype level to this event that is looking to be pretty poppable and is really going to show up, allegedly, if we're to believe everyone here. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, it could be a letdown to a certain degree, like with Jeff Keighley and the whole Unreal Engine 5 type deal. That wasn't really the biggest thing in the world necessarily. It is a big deal, but I felt like that was like a little bit overhyped, just a little bit. But this event here is being hyped by a lot of different people in the industry, and the first one here that has been piquing my interest, as he has said this a lot on the Kind of Funny Games Daily show. Of course, Imran Khan of Kind of Funny, the former informer, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Kind of Funny, you know what I'm saying? But he tweeted here, "I keep seeing PS5 Reveal ads on Hulu. It's almost like they really expect it to be a big deal." Emoji, that thing, you know what I'm saying? And like he has said multiple times on Kind of Funny Games Daily and on Kind of Funny content throughout the week that, this event is going to be a big deal. Like, people are going to be excited for this event. They are going to like what they see here, and I personally cannot wait for it. And especially coming from Imran Khan, who I feel like, I don't know the man personally, right? Like, I've never spoken to the man, but I feel like he's definitely a very experienced person in the industry, right? And for him to say, "Yo, this is gonna be a big deal," you know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be, this is gonna be the one, right? It just seems like he comes off as a little bit hard to impress in a very, very nice way. I'm saying that. I'm not trying to throw slander at the man. I love Imran Khan, big fan, but it just seems like he's definitely the person that when he says, "Yo, this is gonna be hype," it's probably going to be hype.
Shut the fuck up! Holy shit! It's fucking happening!
And next up here, we actually had another person come on Twitter last night and say some thoughts about this event. A very interesting, person to hear from, especially given the, game that he primarily worked on and how long it's been since that game, and with the collapse of the development studio behind that game as well. We have Anthony Johnston. So he was the writer for Dead Space. Yes, Dead Space, RIP Visceral Games. He wrote Dead Space, and we have a tweet here about this. He says here, "As some of you know, I've been working on a big video game for almost 2 years now. In totally unrelated news, you should all watch the PS5 launch event on Thursday." So, okay, my boy, he's really spewing that good stuff here, and it was corroborated by Ty Ducks as well later on. He just simply tweeted, "Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. I guess we're not ready, yo." Like how hype is this gonna be? You know what I'm saying? And now I do want to go into my last, what do I think could be showing up that I did miss on that other PS5 video. Make sure to check it out here. I'll leave a card up here on top of the video where we went over some PS5 games that I think are most likely to be there or have the slight chance to actually be there. I just made a quick video about some games. I think there was like 8 of them I said, but definitely check out that video as well. But there's a few leftover ones that I didn't think about that I have thought about since, and that have come to light in the past few days on the rumor mill and different stuff like that. So the first game here that I think will be at this event that I haven't really said publicly yet, or maybe I have during Gamescast, maybe, I'm not really sure, on Joker's Gamescast, man, hey, make sure to subscribe, Joker's Gamescast, check out that. But beside the point, Call of Duty, right? Look, if you guys have followed me throughout my, games, media, video making, all that good stuff, it's been very clear, and I've been very open about how, back in the day, I was a huge Call of Duty fanboy. I loved Call of Duty. I primarily played Call of Duty, and every other game I played on the side was just like a side thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, oh, quick, like, you know, 1-2 day type thing. Then I'll go straight back to Call of Duty. You know, big on Call of Duty. And if you guys are unaware, this is the longest time we have had since we have had a Call of Duty reveal. So this is the longest we have waited for Call of Duty to be unveiled and be revealed. And as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure we don't even know the developer that's making this Call of Duty, even though we all know it is Treyarch at this point, working with Sledgehammer Games. It was supposed to be just Sledgehammer Games, and then they couldn't work it out with Raven Software in terms of what they were making, so then Treyarch had to step in, and it's a whole story. But we do know that it is Treyarch helming the next Call of Duty, and we have gotten a lot of leaks and different stuff like that. And the big one that came out this week, long story short, because of stay-at-home orders, I believe the QA testers and the game testers as a whole are having to download the internal alpha that they use to beta test the game and really test out, you know, balancing weapons and stuff like that, and map flows and everything. They are having to download that client from the PlayStation Store and play it at their home, of course, because stay at home, right? So those have been leaked via a website that they are able to access those files to be played on the PS4 at their house, and that's how we've gotten the pretty much official confirmed that it is Call of Duty Black Ops. We are getting some sort of Black Ops. Who knows if it's called Black Ops Cold War or just Call of Duty Black Ops, but Black Ops is going to be the overall, you know, theme and era of this year's Call of Duty. It's going in the Cold War era stuff, all that great stuff, and it's allegedly looking to be like how Modern Warfare in 2019 was the like modernization of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. You know what I'm saying? It looks like they are doing the same thing with Black Ops and making it like the modernized version of Black Ops. Not necessarily like, you can kind of call it a reboot, I guess, but it's not. It's hard to explain. like Call of Duty, you know, is definitely hard to explain nowadays. But we had a tweet from the infamous David Vonderhaar of Treyarch fame, you know what I'm saying? He says here, we either go down in video game history as the heroes / villains who shipped a Call of Duty game and saved and or ruined everything during a worldwide pandemic filled with quarantine and curfew. All good with me. Hold my beer. So that sounds like he's prepping to, you know, unveil this Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? And what better stage to present it on than the PS5 Reveal Event. As you know, they have a marketing deal with, of course, Call of Duty and Activision and stuff like that, and they get no, now they don't get DLC first, but the only thing with Modern Warfare is we got the like Spec Ops like horde mode, I guess, early by a year, something really dumb like that. But I digress. There is still a marketing deal with PlayStation and Call of Duty, so maybe that will be persisting into the next generation. And it looks like, you know, they are using that as a stage to show off and debut their Call of Duty 2020 title, which I think it's a given. Like, I think at this point there is already too much evidence to support that this game, of course, exists and that Black Ops does exist, and I feel like having it on the PS5 stage would do it justice, and it just seems like the perfect storm of things to happen. So I think that we are definitely going to see Call of Duty. I didn't say that during my PS5 games video, just figured I would mention it here for you all. Now, another dev studio that was at PS4's launch was Housemarque. I love Housemarque. They are famed for Dead Nation, and most importantly, they also had that Resogun. There we go. I almost forgot the game. I almost forgot the game name. I got it. Resogun PS4 launch game. It was dope. If y'all haven't played it, definitely go play it. There is a Vita version. Honestly, play it on PS4. I'ma say it. I love the Vita over there. I love you, man, but Resogun definitely runs better on PS4, right? But beside the point, Resogun, Housemarque, what are they doing? It is said that they are being prepped for a PS5 launch game, and it's going to be, I believe, in a similar type of like rhythm to the PS4 launch game Resogun that they created as well. Who knows if it's going to be a like top-down, like, well, I guess Resogun was more like a side-scrolling shooter, I guess you could say, but like, who knows if it's going to be like that arcadey, like score-chasing type of games, or it's going to be something what they've said here, which you know, the only thing that we know that they are doing is that they have abandoned and put, not abandoned, but they have like shelved and put the Storm Divers Battle Royale game that they were creating for PC, and I believe they were going to prep for PS4. They have put that kind of on hold, and they are now making their biggest and most ambitious, that's a quote, biggest and most ambitious game and that's what the rumor is right now. They are hitting for launch. I think it makes a lot of sense. I like Housemarque a lot as a studio, and so I just think they'd make a great fit for a launch for the PS5 console, personally speaking. You know what I'm saying? So like, and a lot of people don't really, like Housemarque that much. I've heard people that just think that their games are boring. I love their games, so I think they'd be a great fit for launch. But last thing here we need to discuss is the PS5 price leak that we got last night as of this recording. Okay, so it was on a Amazon website. I don't remember the country to be exact, but I do know that it was on Amazon, as we have a screenshot over here somewhere on screen, and it was listed for a 2 terabyte PS5 for $599. I believe that's pounds. I could be entirely wrong, but I think that's British pounds, I think. But if you translate it into USD, it is $760 USD, right? So here is why I think this is incorrect. Okay, so there's a few reasons. One, the 2 terabyte thing should stick out like an eyesore, right? It's not saying that there will ever, not be a 2 terabyte PS5. I'm sure it'll come out, but number one, the price of that SSD would be insane, right? And number two, it's that, I don't think that PlayStation would put out the PS5 in multiple gigabyte SKUs. Because if I remember correctly, I think the PS4, it was one SKU. It was the 500 gigabyte PS4. That's what it was. That was available. That's it, right? So I think that they will do the same thing here. And they also said that they are, having a 825 gigabyte SSD in the PS5. I believe. I'm pretty sure that is what it is. So there's all types of wrong there, right? And number two, this is clearly just a placeholder for the upcoming PS5 pre-orders. Who knows if it'll be announced tomorrow? Honestly, I think that there's a chance, right? There's a very, very small chance that we could get PS5 pre-orders tomorrow, but just based off of what, has been out there, I don't think we are. I think there's a potentiality that we can see the box. I think there's a less potentiality that we could see the price. And I think there's even less of a, future where we get pre-orders of it. I think the pre-orders and price will come in April. I mean, sorry, not April, August. You know what I'm saying? I think it will come at that August event, but I think right here, we're just talking about the games. We might see the box. It's going to be hype. We're not going to talk about the price. We're not talking about pre-orders. I don't think that'll be there tomorrow. That's just my personal opinion, and this clearly just looks like a price holder. Now, you could be asking, all right, why are they putting placeholders, a day before the event? Doesn't that mean that something might happen? By all means, it definitely could. I just don't think so. I just, it's purely just a feeling. I have no other thing to add other than just I just don't think that they are going to say the price or open pre-orders tomorrow. So last point here, I did ask the Discord, link below in the description to the PlayStation Source Discord, to get joined up there if you'd like to join the community. I asked them, all right, what do you guys are predicting for the PS5 event? We have the homie Owen here saying not a prediction, but Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8, I like that. You know what? I would even, cheat your prediction and go, I think Resident Evil will be brought up in some capacity at this event. Whether it's Resident Evil 4 remake, whether it's Resident Evil 8, I think Resident Evil 8 is more on the side of likely, but who knows, right? We have the homie Starks here on the Discord as well say, predictions for me are Factions 2, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 teaser, a look at what Ready at Dawn is doing, which I like that because I hope they are doing a sequel to Order 1886. I would like that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that IP just needs a little bit more, just resources and support, and I think they could really have something special with Order, the Order games as a whole, the Order brand, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a God of War teaser, pretty unlikely for me. Price will be official, unlikely. A few PS indies, okay, yeah. I'm sure we will get some indie love there, I'm sure. And then a look of the console or some idea of the look. I think, yeah, that one's a pretty safe bet as well. You know what I'm saying? Owen chimes in as well with a PS5 UI reveal. Hopefully that will be true as well. And as I was editing, we did get some more submissions here on the Discord. We had, of course, Owen here say that a prediction I think could happen is that they could show the PS5 UI. I would love to see that. Definitely looking forward to that. We also had Christian Buckley here, the homie, say two things here. Number one, Resident Evil 8 and Ratchet & Clank are two locks he thinks in his opinion, as well as he would also put chips down on Final Fantasy 16 and Uncharted. Of course, that Uncharted, you know, that is reportedly being developed by that side team at Sony San Diego. So thank you guys for these submissions. Once again, join the Discord, link below in the description. But that is pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. What are your predictions as well down below? And what do you guys think about the price? Call of Duty going to be there? What do you think about everyone hyping up this event? What are your thoughts? How hype are you down below in the comment section? And also, before you leave, ring that notification bell. We will be live streaming 30 minutes before the event happens to just talk, get people in here, chat up, you know what I'm saying? And we will be watching and streaming the event live here on this channel. You don't gotta go nowhere else. Just keep it locked to your own PlayStation source, and you'll be able to get the latest and greatest in PlayStation. And make sure also, while you are down there, check out our Discord, where you can follow that, as well as our Twitter and our Anchor link to listen to our long-form content and podcast format. That, of course, being Road to Part 2, as well as a new upcoming Road 2 series that we're almost ready to unveil. And like the video if you enjoyed it, as well as hit subscribe to PlayStation Source to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Thank you for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.